Hang me, oh hang me, and I'll be dead and gone. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to True Crime Loser from the Road. I actually don't know if it's morning. I have no idea. I'm in Moscow, Russia. Long story. But a lot of you know I'm traveling this week with my girlfriend. I wasn't going to post, but obviously you've probably heard Epstein is dead. When I heard, I was like, well, that was quick. Man, thought he'd make it like a month or two. But so I was kind of frustrated because I'm pretty happy with my Epstein coverage, and in the morning I'm about ready to get on an 11-hour flight. I hear the news that he's dead, and I was just like, man. But I'm actually feeling a lot better about it because every YouTube channel, every political channel, crime channel, cooking channel, fucking everything has come out started doing Epstein videos now that he's dead, conspiracy theories, everything. And so it's like, all right, maybe waiting a week to do my big episode is actually good because no one really knows anything right now. And so it's a lot of just every news channel. And I think I don't know if the news channels can really cover this because it quickly gets into conspiracy theory type. And so a lot of the even independent news YouTube channels spend half the video being like, okay, this is a conspiracy theory and I'm not married to this. And it's like, dude, just say, I don't feel the pressure to do that. If people think that I have gone too far in a conspiracy, it's like, I don't know, this story's nuts. But I think just real quick, I got to keep this video really short because I don't know how long it will take to upload it if I don't. But here's very quickly what I think are the options, and I'm going to keep following it until I get back and then do my like a true episode when I get back to New York. But option one, he just killed himself. And the leaps you have to make to believe that he just killed himself and wasn't given any help or wasn't allowed to kill himself are you have to, one, he was taken off official suicide watch on Thursday before he killed himself on Saturday morning. So the Thursday before, someone at the Metropolitan Correctional Facility said, hey, we should take the guy going down in his mid-60s that has a year, that's used to living in the nicest house in New York City, who has to spend at least a year in the Metropolitan shithole facility, that's going down for child trafficking charges. Let's take him off security, or let's take him off suicide watch, huh? That's a good idea. Surely that guy's not depressed. So the fact that he was even taken off suicide watch is just totally nuts. It's like, what else is that guy going to do? How bad can you fuck that up? It's like, oh, suicide watch is to make sure that he doesn't kill him. I thought suicide watch was I watch TV down the hall while he kills himself. Should I not have given him a rope? Damn, all right. My bad. Listen, my bad. So that's option one, is they just made a stupid error and he was able to kill himself. But also the jumps on that one is, why was he in a cell that's possible to hang yourself? They have suicide cells where the bed is a block of concrete where there's nothing to hang anything on. They have bed sheets that you can't crinkle up enough to and so all that would have happened. All right, option two, he was allowed / encouraged to kill himself. Like, Jeffrey, your life is about to be over. We're not going to help you anymore. We're not going to let you give up anything. This is the elite, psycho elites that are being blackmailed by him. So you're going to kill yourself, Epstein. We're going to make sure you're in a cell by yourself, that you have the proper tools. Your life is over anyway. You don't want to go through this year in jail. We're going to let you kill yourself. That's option two. And the ones that would maybe support that option are that he was moved to a single cell, I heard, and also that the cameras like didn't work during that time. Oh, whoops, our cameras failed. It didn't, the button got, I leaned, my coffee mug tipped the button. Sorry. So you got to do that, and then you also have to, the guards. Oh yeah, we were getting a snack. Should we have watched the world-class human trafficker that all we got to do is get him to the trial and maybe he could sing on a couple people? And I said way back when, I was like, don't get your hopes up. He's not going to sing on the Clintons. I just didn't think it was going to happen. Okay, so that's option 2. I think I had 4, but now I can only remember 3. I'm miserably jet lagged right now. It's like an 8-hour time difference. I haven't had an appetite this whole time. The first night I slept 0, stayed up whole night. Second night I slept for 12 hours. Third night I slept 0 again, and then last night I slept for like 10 hours. So I'm just like, I'm done. I miss little T. I just want to go home. But anyway, option 3 is that he was killed to make it look like a suicide. Oh no, I remember the 4th option. So the option 3 was that they were like, oh yeah, we're taking him off suicide watch. That seems like a good idea. And then people went in. I heard somewhere that they heard shrieking and people being like, breathe, Epstein, breathe. And that could be, they put him in a single cell. Oh yeah, this seems like a good idea. Single cell for the kid trafficker. And then the people that go in there dressed as doctors or whatever and like, breathe, Epstein, while they're killing him. So that's option 3. And then option 4 is they said, breathe, Epstein, come on. Oh, he hung himself, and they switched it out with some look-alike, and they got him out of there. And the evidence for that is 10 minutes before any of the news stations or it was reported, someone on 4chan reported it with a lot of jargon that would maybe say that they're either a prison guard or a paramedic. And then someone posted right after that, which is maybe less credible, saying that they saw someone being wheeled out and they don't release anyone on the weekend, so it would have been weird, and they switched it, and Epstein is in Saudi Arabia right now drinking seltzer out of a human skull. So those are the 4 that I think those are the 4 options that seem possible to me. Who knows? I'm going to keep following it. The Justice Department said that they're going to really investigate it, and Barr said that, his co-conspirators shouldn't rest easy. So hopefully they'll release some autopsy or something, because, man, what a story. I can't believe it. Another little thing that I want to talk about when I'm back is there was a guy in Tennessee that was doing 15 years in a minimum security prison, and he was allowed to work on the farm that they had going, and he escaped and went to this poor lady's house that worked for the prison, and her house was on the prison grounds, and I heard she was 1 year away from retirement, pension, relaxation, whole lifetime of work. And so this nut job goes over to her house that's on the property, sexually assaults her, murders her, and then leaves on a tractor. And then there was a manhunt for him for 5 days, and he was finally found an hour away because a family saw him going through their outdoor refrigerator looking for food, and then they called and they scoured the area and they finally found him. And he's wearing full camo, which makes me think he had at least some sort of help, or maybe he found some hunting cabin or raided someone's house and stole it, but he had all this camo gear. So that's kind of suspect. So I'd like to do a video when I get back on prison breaks and, those days afterwards where they're hunting for them, combing the area and forest. That's always been really interesting to me. But anyway, I'm going to cut it off there. Like I said, I'm going to be traveling. I get back to NYC on Sunday night at midnight. And so I might need a day or two, or maybe I'll just have to stay up all night that night because of the time change. So maybe I'll do an episode. But truthfully, I can't wait to get back into my swing of things, doing episodes and just hanging out with all of you guys. But anyhow, hope you guys are having a good week. Here, take a look. This isn't the best view. There's a lot of pretty cool looking parts of Moscow, but here's the view that I'm looking at right now. If you've never seen Moscow, I had never, but I'll tell you all about the trip when I get back too. But anyhow, hope you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you later. Why? Starving why? Shamita.